Things can happen overnight. Things can happen overnight. I said this once at some place, and a guy called me up. He says, Rabbi, you're right. Overnight, I was a millionaire. Unfortunately, it wasn't so happily, but I was a millionaire overnight. So what happened? He said, you gave a whole speech, this. My father was in his 89. He passed away. I didn't know, but he left me a $2 million building. Paid. Says, overnight. It's like, he didn't know about it. He didn't even know about it. He didn't know what was going to come to him. He had other brothers and went to this one son. True story. He said, you set? Tomorrow you can wake up. Who knows? You make one deal, all of a sudden. A guy in the corona called me up. He couldn't contain himself. He couldn't contain himself on the happiness. He said, Rabbi, I never saw this business in my life. I was always a worker in my life, making a certain salary. This is the first time in my life I'm seeing great. I said, what happened? He said he got a connection. You know he got a connection with one big company that had crazy employees, thousands of employees, and every day they were doing like a test swab, an automatic, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's an automatic, a rapid, I don't know if it was a rapid test, it's like a one thing like that, and he had the connections to all that. So he gave him, this one company gave him every day, maybe 5,000 swabs he needed, every single day throughout the corona. You know how much he's living till today? He's telling me, I can live till Mashiach like this. I'm serious. That's it, I can live the rest of my life good. What happened? What happened in 1 year? Rosh Hashanah came. Because we don't live. We do not live with the fact that we're doing must be that this is going to happen. You do yishtadut. The outcome is not in your hands. You have to get that through your head. The outcome is not in your hands. You know how many times I could tell you, off camera, I'll tell you so many times, somebody asked me for help to get him a house. Somebody asked me, I need a house. Help me out get a house. 2 hours I got him, ready to sign the contract. Says the owner was renting it to a tenant. And the tenant was there for 10 years. Says, as I'm about to sign the contract, the guy is telling me, what happens? He's about to sign the contract, and what happens? The tenant says, I'm here for 10 years. Can I get first priorities on the house? Says, yes, you're here 10 years. I'm going to give it. The owner said, I'm going to give it to you instead. And he gave it to him instead. He lost it. He said, it's meant to be finished. Because you could do yishtadlut, but the outcome of it is not in your hands. You have to know that. You work as hard as you can. I'm not saying not to work as hard as you can. Work as hard as you can. Don't be lazy and work as hard as you can. But just know, the outcome is not in your hands. It's not in your hands. Even with shidduchim and everything like that, work as hard as you can. Speak to shadchanim. Get yourself out there. What's going on? Speak to this shadchan, that shadchan, that shadchan. Do the ishtadlut. Do as much as you can. There's no problem doing as much as you can. But the outcome is in Hashem's hands. Finished. Finished. Again, a person's not feeling well, do yishtadlut. Go to the doctor, go do that. But the doctor has no final say. You're doing yishtadlut. That's what you're doing. You try. Outcome is boilam. But again, try as hard as you can.